I enrolled my daughter in kindergarten this past spring, and I wanted to know what my daughter was learning. When I called the school and asked, they said that they don't teach, they don't call children boys and girls when I asked whether they taught gender theory. They said that they refrained from using gender terminology in the classroom and that they embed the values of gender identity into the classroom at every grade at an age-appropriate level. When I asked about critical race theory, they said that they teach 5-year-olds on the first Thanksgiving this ridiculous question where they say, what could have been done differently on the first Thanksgiving? When I asked more questions, they wouldn't answer me and they stonewalled me. They told me to submit public records requests. This was the only way I could get my questions answered. And when I did submit those public records requests, and when they did know that I had a lot of questions, my own school district turned around, put my name on the agenda of a public school board meeting, and publicly threatened to sue me for submitting the public records request that they told me to submit. They had a 5-hour school board meeting where they publicly bullied, harassed me. They called me racist. They let other people attack me in public comment. They debated openly my moral character and my political motivations, and they had never met me before, and this was my first school board meeting that I had ever been to in my life. 2 months after my school board publicly threatened to sue me, the teachers union then did sue me. They're suing me because they don't want information coming out about my public records request that I had requested and that the school told me to request. So now it's 8 months later. I still don't have the current curriculum. I still don't have answers to my questions. I'm still in litigation, and my kindergartner is now in private school. What they did to me was government abuse of power, just because I wanted to know what was being taught. And no parent should be afraid that they're going to be publicly attacked and sued just to know what their kids are learning in school.
Your school district said when all you wanted to know was what's the curriculum that your kid's being taught, to put a public records request before you can see that. I just want to make sure that I got that right.
Yeah, so I had to submit a public records request just for the curriculum, and in fact, when I submitted that, they gave me old, outdated curriculum that's no longer used or taught, and I had to file a complaint with the Attorney General alleging that they gave me non-responsive documents. That was 8 months ago. I still don't have a response from the Attorney General, and their argument is actually, well, this is Nicole's fault because she didn't request current curriculum. So these are the games they play with these public records requests, and our children's education is not a game. We just want to know what's being taught, and we're all parents, we're not all lawyers. I happen to be a lawyer. I don't practice anymore. I stay home, but parents don't have the skills that a lawyer parent has just to know what their kids are learning. You shouldn't have to be fighting with these complaints and these public records requests. It's exhausting.
Today, the union withdrew its baseless request for emergency relief. Nicole has contended since the union first filed this case that the union has no standing and no legal right to bring the action. The lawyer for the teachers union said that there are still 90 to 100,000 pages of documents that have yet to be released. Walsh tells Target 12 the union's lawyer is, quote, keeping the door open to filing future lawsuits like this going forward.